All right, so are you ready to dive into the future of AI?
Sounds good to me.
Awesome cause. Today we're looking at this article called AI in 2025, The Age of Agents. And
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I saw that one.
it's pretty fascinating. It's not just about like robots taking over the world,
Right.
although that's always a fun topic.
Definitely makes for some good movies.
Exactly.
Mm.
This article says that we're moving beyond just individual AI models to entire AI ecosystems.
Yeah, the ecosystem idea is really interesting.
Yeah, especially ones that are powered by AI agents.
It's interesting that they really focus on agents.
Right, like those things in sci-fi that can basically do everything for you.
Exactly, like your own personal Jarvis.
Yeah, exactly. So let's see how close that actually is to reality.
Yeah, what I found really interesting about the article is they don't just throw around buzzwords. They actually try to paint a picture of what this future might look like.
I agree. So, okay, help me wrap my head around this whole ecosystem idea. We hear all this stuff about AI models. What makes a whole ecosystem different?
It's kind of like this. Think of an AI model as a brilliant chef. Right.
Okay.
But they can't run a restaurant all by themselves.
Right.
They need ingredients, they need equipment, they need a support team.
And customers.
Exactly. And someone to take the orders and serve the food.
Right.
An AI ecosystem is like that whole entire restaurant. So it includes the model itself, obviously. But it also has things like all the data pipelines that feed it information,
Okay.
the monitoring systems that keep it running smoothly,
Right.
and crucially, the AI agents. That's kind of like the wait staff. They take requests and deliver results.
Okay. So instead of just asking an AI to translate a document,
Right.
we're talking about giving it a much more complex task
Uh-huh.
and letting it basically figure out all the steps involved.
Exactly. Like delegating to a really, really smart assistant.
Okay. Yeah.
You could say hey, AI, plan a trip to Italy for me next spring.
Wow.
And it doesn't just book your flights and hotels, it suggests itineraries.
Yeah.
It factors in your budget.
Mm.
It even reminds you to renew your passport if you need to.
That's incredible.
That's the level of autonomy we're talking about.
Wow. That's definitely a far cry from those chatbots that just get stuck in loops.
Right.
But, I'm already seeing how powerful this could be, especially for anyone who feels constantly buried in to-dos.
Totally. And the article doesn't just speculate about this. They actually have a real-world example of this in action.
Oh, really? Okay, lay it on me.
They profile a company called Clara that implemented an AI assistant for customer service.
Okay.
And the results are pretty mind-blowing.
Okay, speaking of mind-blowing,
Yeah.
give me the highlights. Because, I'm always a little bit skeptical of these success stories.
Fair enough. So get this. This AI assistant handled over 2 million customer interactions in its first month alone.
2 million.
2 million.
Okay, you have my attention.
And not only that, it reduced the average resolution time from 11 minutes with human agents to just 2 minutes with the AI.
Wow. Okay, I'm starting to see the appeal here. But did the quality of service suffer at all?
That's the amazing part.
Sometimes you trade efficiency for a less personal touch.
That's what's so remarkable. Customer satisfaction actually stayed high. So it seems like Clara managed to create an AI assistant that was both efficient and effective.
That's impressive.
And to top it all off, they generated $40 million in profit in 2024.
Okay, now those are numbers that get attention.
Yeah.
That's not just like some minor improvement. That's a complete transformation of their business model.
Exactly. It's huge.
So what's the secret sauce here? What can we learn from Clara's success?
The article points out a couple of really crucial takeaways.
Okay.
The first one is that Clara identified their most time-consuming and frustrating tasks. As the prime targets for automation, they didn't try to replace everything with AI. They focused on the areas where it could make the biggest difference.
Makes sense. Find the biggest pain points and hit them with the AI cavalry.
Exactly. But just picking the right tasks isn't enough. There's more to it.
Oh, okay. So what else do they do?
The second key takeaway is that customization is essential. So Clara didn't just plug in some generic AI assistant.
Right.
They tailored it to their specific business needs.
Right.
They trained it on their own data. They incorporated their terminology, their pricing models, and they made sure that it aligned with their service protocols.
So it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. You really need to make the AI fit your business.
Exactly, not the other way around. And as we look ahead to 2025, the article predicts that AI agents will be able to handle even more complex and longer duration tasks.
Okay, I'm already picturing my own AI assistant now.
Yeah.
But let's get specific. What kind of tasks are we talking about here?
Think project planning, marketing campaigns, maybe even personal things like vacation planning. There's even a rumor that OpenAI is working on a feature called Jawbone.
Jawbone.
Yeah, it would let you schedule tasks years in advance.
What?
Like imagine setting a goal for yourself in 2025
Okay.
and having your AI work in the background to make it happen, taking into account deadlines, dependencies, even real-time changes.
Hold on. Years in advance, I can barely plan my week.
It's pretty wild, right?
I mean, the efficiency part of me loves this. But isn't there a risk of losing some spontaneity? I mean, who knows what I'll be into 3 years from now?
That's a really interesting point. It does make you wonder if too much efficiency could actually stifle creativity or flexibility.
Yeah. And it also makes me wonder, you know, if we're handing over this much control to AI, what will our role even be? I mean, is there even a place for humans in this super efficient future?
That's the million-dollar question, right? And it's something that the article tackles head on.
Okay, good.
While it does paint a picture of AI handling a lot of the tasks that we find tedious or time-consuming, it also emphasizes that humans are still essential.
Okay, so it's not about replacement. It's more about shifting our focus.
Exactly. It's about working with AI,
Okay.
not against it.
So instead of fearing the robot takeover, we should be thinking about how to work with AI.
Exactly.
Like a partnership where each side plays to its strengths.
Exactly. The article argues that we need to focus on developing skills that complement AI. Things like critical thinking, problem-solving creativity skills that are uniquely human and difficult for AI to replicate.
So instead of competing with AI, we need to become AI whisperers,
I love that analogy.
guiding and shaping its potential for the better.
Exactly. And to understand how to do that effectively, the article gives us this really helpful framework for thinking about these AI ecosystems.
Okay.
It breaks them down into 4 key pillars that are essential for success.
All right, let's hear them. What are the ingredients for building a truly effective AI ecosystem?
Well, the first one, as you might expect, is the AI model itself. It's like the brain of the whole operation.
Right.
Trained on massive amounts of data to perform specific tasks. It's the foundation that everything else is built on.
Makes sense.
Oh.
You need a solid foundation for any good house, or in this case, a good AI ecosystem.
Exactly.
So what's next? What's the second pillar?
The second pillar is all about making sure that AI brain stays sharp. It's what they call post-training and continuous improvement systems. We can't just train a model and then let it loose in the world. We need ways to monitor its performance,
Right.
identify any areas where it could be doing better, and then constantly fine-tune it to make sure it's always learning and evolving.
So regular checkups for our AI.
Yeah.
Just like we humans need our annual physicals.
Yeah, exactly. Like ongoing education for your AI.
I like that.
And just like a good education system needs the right infrastructure. The third pillar of an AI ecosystem focuses on internal tools and platforms.
Okay.
This is all the behind-the-scenes stuff.
Got it.
Robust data management systems, secure storage, efficient workflows to handle the massive flow of information that AI needs.
So this is the nuts and bolts, the plumbing that keeps everything running smoothly behind the scenes.
Exactly. Even the best AI can't work miracles without a solid infrastructure.
Right.
And then finally, we come to the fourth pillar, which ties everything together and really makes the whole system sing.
Okay. I'm intrigued.
Agent functionalities tailored to specific business needs.
This is where we loop back to that customization idea, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not enough to have a brilliant AI and a fancy infrastructure.
Right.
It needs to be laser focused on solving the right problems for your business.
So it's like hiring a specialist who's an expert in your exact field.
Exactly. The fourth pillar is all about designing AI agents with specific capabilities and features that align perfectly with a company's unique goals and processes.
Okay, so if we put all 4 pillars together, we have a powerful framework for building a truly effective AI ecosystem. It's not just about the AI model itself.
Right.
It's about the entire supporting cast.
Yes.
The data, the infrastructure, the customized agents all working together to achieve a specific goal.
Exactly. It's a whole system.
It's starting to make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But let's bring it back to the human element for a second.
Right.
And I've talked about all these amazing things AI can do.
Yeah.
But what about us?
Right.
What happens to our jobs and our purpose in a world where AI is handling so much?
That's the big question a lot of people are asking.
Yeah.
And for good reason. The article doesn't shy away from that concern. It acknowledges that some routine office jobs might decrease as AI takes on more tasks.
Sure. So less busy work, more brain work.
Yeah. In a way, the article suggests that the rise of AI will actually create a demand for new types of jobs.
Yeah, interesting. Like what?
We'll need people who can manage these AI systems,
Right.
people who can interpret the data they produce, and people who can ensure that they're being used ethically and effectively.
So instead of competing with AI, we need to become AI collaborators.
I like that.
Kind of like conductors leading an orchestra of smart machines.
Exactly. It's about recognizing that AI is a powerful tool, but it's still just a tool.
Right.
It needs human guidance, human ingenuity, and human creativity to unlock its full potential.
This has been an incredible deep dive into the future of AI. We've explored the concept of AI ecosystems,
We have.
the amazing capabilities of AI agents, and the importance of customizing these systems to meet specific needs. And we've emphasized that the human element is more important than ever.
For sure.
It's about understanding how AI will impact our work, the skills we need to develop, and the opportunities that will emerge in this new landscape.
It's an exciting time to be alive.
So as we wrap up, I want to leave our listeners with a thought-provoking question. If AI could handle any task perfectly, what would you focus on? What potential could that unlock in your work, your life, or your creative endeavors?
Yeah, it really is a fascinating thought, isn't it?
It is. It's like, what could we achieve if we had
If we had more...
all this extra time and energy?
It's not even just about time. It's about the mental energy we spend on these, like, mundane tasks.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Imagine reclaiming all of that and focusing it on the things that really light you up.
Yeah, you always hear people say, oh, I wish I had more time to pursue my passions, or I wish I had more time to learn new skills.
Right.
What if AI could actually give us that gift?
It would be incredible. It's like an invitation to redefine our relationship with work completely.
I love that.
To explore new possibilities, to contribute our unique talents in ways we might never have even imagined before.
So instead of fearing this whole AI revolution,
Yeah.
we should be embracing the change and the opportunities that come with it.
Absolutely. This is not about AI taking over. It's about AI empowering us.
Yes.
To reach new heights.
Yes.
To achieve things we never thought possible.
It's about working alongside these incredible AI tools, guiding them, shaping them, and ultimately using them to create a better future
For everyone.
for ourselves and for the world.
That's beautifully said. It's a collaboration, a true partnership between human ingenuity and this incredible artificial intelligence.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into the future of AI,
Yeah.
I think the key takeaway here is this. Don't be afraid to explore. Don't be afraid to experiment. And most importantly, don't be afraid to dream big.
Couldn't agree more. Because in this age of AI, the possibilities really are limitless.
They are. And who knows, maybe someday we'll even have AI agents helping us write and produce these very podcasts,
Oh, wouldn't that be something?
taking care of all the technical details. So we can just focus on the conversations and the ideas.
That would free up so much time.
It would. But until then, we'll keep exploring, we'll keep learning, and we'll keep diving deep into this fascinating world of knowledge with you.
Always learning.
And hey, if you ever find yourself feeling overwhelmed by that never-ending to-do list, just remember, AI might be just around the corner,
Ready and waiting.
ready to lend a helping hand. Happy exploring, everyone.